It wasn't a big morning, wasn't any different than the rest. No lightning and no thunder, no voice speaking from the west. I was standing at the window, coffee cooling in my hand, and something shifted somewhere quiet, like a tide shift in the sand. I don't know the exact moment, can't name the precise time, but I felt myself step sideways into something finally mine. The day I chose me was a quiet kind of day. The day I chose me, nobody heard me say. Wasn't big or loud or pretty, wasn't what I thought it'd be. The day I chose me was the day I finally got free. I thought choosing me would feel like victory, like a song you'd wanna sing out loud. I thought there'd be some kind of lightness, some breaking through a cloud. But it felt more like setting something down you've been carrying so long that you forgot you were the one holding it. You forgot the weight was gone. And I stood there in that kitchen with my coffee growing cold, and I thought, so this is what it feels like to finally put myself first home. Was the quietest day I've known. The day I chose me, I finally came home. Didn't hurt the way I thought it would, didn't cost what I feared to pay. The day I chose me was just a regular Tuesday day. And if he had walked in right then, I think I still would have chosen me. For the first time, I think I would have. The day I chose me, everything rearranged. The day I chose me, something permanently changed. Ain't saying it was easy, ain't saying I don't grieve, Now people like to say that love is blind, like that's supposed to be excuse enough. Like every woman who stayed somewhere too long must have had her eyes closed to the rough. But I had my eyes wide open, honey, wide as Mississippi in the spring. I saw exactly what I was walking into, saw every single solitary thing. Blind is when you cannot see the truth. Stubborn is when you see it anyway. Blind is when the light don't reach your eyes. Stubborn is when you choose to stay. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. That's the difference right there. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. Makes you choose what you bear. I saw everything clearly, made my choice with open eyes. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. And I'm stubborn till I die. Now a blind woman stumbles in the dark. She can't help where she ends up. But I walked in with both eyes seeing, walked in and filled my cup. Even if the cup was cracked and leaking, even if the water tasted wrong, I chose that cup from all the others and I drank from it so long. So don't call me blind because I loved him. Don't say I couldn't see the signs. Say I saw them all and kept on walking. Say the stubbornness was mine. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. And stubborn ain't the same as dumb. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. Stubborn knows exactly where it's from. I knew what I was doing every single day. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. And I'd be stubborn anyway. There's a difference between not seeing and seeing and choosing anyway. That difference matters. That's my final word. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. Let that truth be heard. Ain't no victim here, honey. Ain't no fool today. Love don't make you blind, just stubborn. And I chose it anyway. gonna say I didn't see it coming. I'm not gonna say I didn't know. I could feel the storm before it landed, could feel it building long and slow. But knowing something's coming don't prepare you for the hit. Knowing that the rain is on its way don't keep you dry a bit. And when it came like river water, like it had been saving up for years. Came in through every door I left unlocked, came in through every crack in me. He heard me good, the way that deep things hurt. He heard me good, down in the dirt. Not the kind of hurt that goes by moaning, not the kind that fades with time. He heard me good, and Lord, he still is mine. People say, just leave him, honey. People say you don't deserve this pain. But the people saying leave don't understand that leaving got its own kind of rain. Because a hurt this deep means something loved me, even if it loved me like a flood. Some things leave a mark because they mattered, and this man got into my blood. I ain't saying what he did was right. It ain't saying that the pain don't cut the bone. I'm saying that a love without the risk of hurt is just a house and not a home. He heard me good, the way the real things do. He heard me good, and that much was true. Not asking for your pity, not asking you to stay. He heard me good, and I loved him anyway. But I don't carry shame. He heard me good, and I do the same. Love that don't cost nothing ain't worth what you pay. He heard me good, and I chose him anyway. Good Lord, hurt me good. Now I'm gonna tell you something that most women won't admit out loud. I saw every single warning sign standing there plain as a summer cloud. I saw the way he talked to women, saw the way he never quite stayed true, Saw the way his eyes went somewhere else, even when they were looking straight at you. And I looked at all of that, every single flaming sign, and I said to myself, girl, that man is mine. I saw the red flags and I waved back, saw every warning and I stayed on track. Mama said danger, I said yes indeed. Saw every red flag and I chose to proceed. Yeah. You've never done the same. Like every woman in this room tonight ain't playing some version of this game. We see what we see and we go anyway, because something in us needs to know for sure. You can read about the fire all your life, but some women need to feel the burn. So I looked at every single warning, understood each one completely clear, took a breath and walked toward all of it, because something good might be hiding here. I saw the red flags and I waved back, walked into the fire with my bags packed. Sister said stop, I said watch me go. Saw every red flag and I put on a show. And would I do it again? You know I would. Some lessons you can't learn any other way. And I ran toward the sun. My mama sat me down one evening, said, child, I got some things to say. She told me everything about that man in her slow, particular way. She said, baby, he ain't worth the trouble. He ain't worth the tears you're gonna cry. She said, I know that look you're wearing, and I know you're gonna go despite. My sister called me at the gate one morning, said, where you think you're going dressed like that? I said, just walking. She said, walking where? She said, you better think about coming back. Everybody warned me, everybody said, everybody warned me, should've left alone instead. Mama said, don't do it, sisters said the same. Everybody want me, and I went and loved him anyway. Miss Clara from across the road, she stopped me with her walking stick one day. Said, I seen that man before, child. I seen exactly how he stays. She said, men like that, they take the sweetness and they leave the rind out in the sun. I said, yes, ma'am, I hear you, Miss Clara. And I went to him before the day was done. Even the preacher on that Sunday morning preached a sermon that I swear was meant for me. Talked about the dangers of a wandering heart. Look right at me from John Chapter 3. Everybody warned me, everybody knew, everybody warned me. Said there's nothing good to come from you. Mama said don't do it, preacher said it too. Everybody warned me, and I loved him through and through. Right about everything. Every single thing they said was true, and I'd do it all again. Everybody warned me, I said yes, I know. Everybody warned me, didn't change the way things go. Mama said don't do it, I said, Mama, I hear. Everybody warned me, and I loved him anyway, my dear. I'd do it all again. Lord help me, I'd do it all again. It was a Sunday after church let out, dust still hanging in the July air. I wasn't looking for a single thing when I looked up and found him standing there. He had these hands like a river wood, dark and warm from working in the sun. And something in the way he stood so still made me forget everything I'd done. Everybody else kept walking home, I just stood there rooted to the ground, like the Lord himself had nailed my feet to that one spot where he was found. First time I saw him, something shifted in my chest. First time I saw him, I forgot about the rest. Didn't know his name yet, didn't know his ways, but something in that moment set a fire that still stays. Up slow, like he felt me there, like the air between us pulled his chin. And when his eyes found mine across that road, Lord, something I can't name moved in. His smile came late, like it cost him something, like smiling wasn't something that he did. But when it came, it changed his whole face over, made me feel like I was just a kid. I should've walked on home with all the others, should've kept my eyes fixed straight ahead. But the heart don't ask permission from the mind, it just goes where it's led. First time I saw him, something shifted in my chest. First time I saw him, I forgot about the rest. Should have kept on walking, should have looked away. But first time I saw him, I was already gone that day. I didn't know then what I know now, but I don't think it would have changed a thing. Not one thing. First time I saw him, I knew nothing at all. First time I saw him, I was ready for the fall. Didn't need a warning, didn't need a sign. First time I saw him, he was already mine. Already mine. Already mine. Now I know what I've been saying, I know the words I've used before, about the leaving and the hurting, and the things he'd done and more. But tonight I'm sitting quiet with a different kind of truth, that some of it was beautiful, and I owe him that much proof. Because leaving out the good parts just to make the story clean is its own kind of lying about what that love had been. Nights were good though, I'll give him that much. Nights were good though, Lord, his hands and such could have been better. Nights were good though, and I keep that close in mind. The way he laughed at his own stories, even when they weren't that good. The way he'd hum while cooking something, like I always knew he would. The way the house felt on a Sunday, when the radio played low, and neither one of us was talking, just glad to have somewhere to go. I'm not saying it was enough, I'm not saying that it was right. I'm saying there were honest moments between the arguments and nights. Nights were good though, in the honest way things are. Nights were good though, beneath the same old star. Could have loved me better, could have tried some more, but nights were good though, and that much I know for sure. I'm allowed to miss the good parts, even if the bad parts were why I left. I'm allowed to hold both. Nights were good though, and I'll always know. Nights were good though, even though I had to go. Ain't rewriting history, ain't saying it was fine. Nights were good though, and that much was mine. Good though, good though. Lord, nights were good though. Now I know what everybody's saying, I know what the whole town thinks of me. I know they say I ought to leave him, I know what they say I ought to be. But those people never felt his hands, never felt the way they hold so sure, like they know exactly where the pain lives, and they know exactly what it's for. I know a bad man when I see one, Lord knows I've seen enough to know. But knowing something in your head don't mean your heart is ready yet to go. Bad man, sweet hands, that's what I got. Bad man, sweet hands. that's my life. Head says leave him, heart says stay. Bad man, sweet hands, and I can't walk away. He ain't never been what you'd call faithful, ain't never been what you'd call true. But late at night when everything goes quiet, there's nobody else I wanna turn to. His hands remember things about me, things I haven't said out loud to God. They move like they were made for one thing only, and that one thing is all I've got. I know the women watch me in the market, know they whisper when they think I'm past, know they wonder what I'm holding on to, know they think it's something that can't last. Bad man, sweet hands, that's my cross to bear. Bad man, sweet hands, and Lord, he's still there. Brain says run now, feet won't move today. Bad man, sweet hands, and I ain't going away. Don't ask me to explain it. Some things live below explaining. Some things just are. Bad man, sweet hands, and he is mine. Bad man, sweet hands, and that is fine. World says leave him, I say not today. Bad man, sweet hands, and I choose to stay. Sweet hands, Lord, sweet hands, sweet hands, Lord, sweet hands. I told myself one more season, just one more turn of the field. Told myself things might be different, told myself he'd finally yield. One season turned to several, several turned to years, and somewhere in the counting I stopped counting all the tears. I told myself the same story, word for word the same as yours. One more chance, one more morning, one more knock on the same closed doors. One more chance, one more. We're both sitting here tonight, older than we meant to be, in the same place we started, still not quite free. Stay too long, left too late, That's the truth we carry now. Stay too long, left too late. Didn't leave when we knew how. Should have gone in summer, but we stayed into the cold. Stay too long, left too late, and we're still not quite whole. Came quiet like it always does. Not a door slam and not a scene, just the absence of what was. Just the morning with no coffee made, just the chair with nobody in, just the space where someone used to be, and the silence moving in. The leaving came the same for me, so quiet I almost missed it. Like something leaving a room slowly. Before you noticed it had shifted. Before you noticed. Before we sat too long at tables that were never set for us. We stayed because the staying felt safer than the fuss. Stay too long, left too late, but we made it out alive. Stay too long, left too late, but honey, we survived. Took us longer than it should have, cost us more than it should cost. Stay too long, left too late, but we ain't fully lost. We should have left sooner. We know that now. But we left, and that's something. That's something, that's something, that's something. That's something, that's something, that's something. That's something, that's something, that's something. Stay too long, left too late, but we finally went. Stay too long, left too late, but the leaving wasn't spent. No more counting seasons, no more waiting out the cold. Stay too long, left too late, but now we're finally whole. Finally whole. Finally whole. Finally whole. People think that when you leave someone, you got to take the love with you when you go. Like you can't carry what you felt for someone once you finally let them know. But I found out something different. Found it in the quiet after leaving, that love don't have to live inside a house to keep on living. I found the same thing on my end. Different door, but the same truth. Love don't need the other person present to be proved. Don't need them present, no. So I keep it somewhere quiet, in a place that's just for me. Not for him and not for anyone, just something I choose to keep. Still love him just from here, from a safe and honest place. Still love him just from here, without it in his face. Ain't going back to get it, ain't calling out his name. Still love him just from here, and I'm glad I feel the same. There's a kind of love that doesn't need an answer, a kind that's finished asking to be seen, a kind that's made its peace with the distance and found a way to land somewhere between. Not the love that reaches and demands, not the kind that needs the other near, just the quiet kind that sits and knows and keeps itself from here. I know that kind of love now too. Took me longer than it should, but sitting here tonight I understand something that I never thought I would. Never thought I would. We both love people past the point of safe, both held on longer than was wise. But letting go don't mean you stop the feeling, it means you love it differently this time. Still love him just from here, where the love don't have to cost. Still love him just from here, without everything I lost. Loving from a distance is its own kind of grace. Still love him just from here, from a safer, quieter place. It took me a long time to understand that you can love someone and not let that love run your life. You can hold it gently from right here. Still love him just from here, and that is finally enough. Still love him just from here, without all the old stuff. Ain't bitter, ain't broken, ain't wishing things were different. Still love him just from here, and that love is still sufficient. Just from here, Lord, just from here. Just from here, just from here. like to ask me if I'm sorry for the choices that I made. If I go back and do it different, if I choose a different shade, and I look at them real steady, and I take my time before I speak, because the answer isn't simple, and the truth deserves a week. Every morning with that man taught me something about who I really was. Every night I spent in that house made me clearer than I ever was. No regrets, just lessons. That's all I carry now. No regrets, just lessons. Lord, I learned them all somehow. Every wrong turn showed me something. Every hurt had something real. No regrets, just lessons. And I know just how I feel. Love's all the way down to the bone. I learned that's not a flaw to fix. It's the truest thing I've ever known. I learned that I can take the hard thing and keep standing on the other side. I learned that surviving something painful ain't the same as having died. Every season with them taught me what I needed, what I didn't need. Every time I stayed past when I should have planted something that would later see. No regrets, just lessons. Hard ones, but my own. No regrets, just lessons from the seeds that I have sown. Ain't wasting time on wishing, ain't spending time on shame. No regrets, just lessons. And I'd probably do the same. Not because I'm foolish, because every single thing I went through made me exactly who I am right now. And I need that. I need all of it. No regrets, just lessons. That's my final stand. No regrets, just lessons. And I finally understand. Took the long way round to get here, but I got here just the same. No regrets, just lessons. And I'd walk that road again. Just lessons, just lessons, just lessons. Just lessons. what y'all been saying. I know what you think about my choice. I know every conversation that stopped when I raised my voice. I heard all the talking, heard it clear as river stone. But what none of you could understand is what it felt like not to be alone. He wasn't what they write about in those books I'll never read. He wasn't what the preacher says a good woman ought to need. Not what they say, not what they say. But in that small house on the Delta, with the night coming through the screen, he was more real than anything that I had ever seen. He wasn't good, but Lord, he was mine. Wasn't what they wanted, but he was fine. Wasn't perfect, wasn't even close, but of all the things I've had the most, he wasn't good, but Lord, he was mine. And that love was real, even if it was blind. Ain't asking forgiveness, ain't asking your time. He wasn't good, but Lord, he was mine. Never wrote a word to say, but he knew when the darkness settled in, and he knew how to make it go away. He never made a promise that he fully meant to keep, but he held me through the hard nights when I couldn't fall asleep. And I know that ain't enough by the way the world keeps score, but the world wasn't there at midnight when I needed something more. Not there at midnight, no. So take your measurements and judgments, take your whispers, take your looks. What I had with him don't fit inside your categories and your books. He wasn't good, but Lord, he wasn't good, but Lord, he was mine. Wasn't what they wanted, but he was fine. Keeping his memory is not a crime. He wasn't good, but Lord, he was mine. Mine, mine, Lord, he was mine. Still mine, always mine. At the end of all the counting, at the end of all the score, when you add up everything that happened and what the whole thing was for, the one thing that stays standing after everything falls through is whether you loved honestly and whether what you felt was true. I loved with everything I had, didn't hold a single piece in reserve, gave it all the way out to the edges, more than he deserved. And people might say that was foolish, might say I should have held some back. But a love that hedges from the beginning is love that's always waiting to retract. Loved well, loved true, that's what I did. Loved well, loved true, down to the last bit. Didn't love him perfectly, didn't love him right, but loved well and loved true with everything in my life. Think about the woman at that first song, standing on that Sunday dusty road, looking at a man she didn't know yet, not knowing what that look would cost and show. And I wanna tell her, go on honey, go on and feel the whole of it, because the loving, even when it hurts you, is what makes you fit. Because women who love fully, even when the love don't land just right, are the ones who understand the morning after the impossible night. So take the love you gave completely, hold it like a thing you've earned, because loving well and loving truly is the hardest thing there is to learn. First time I saw him, something shifted in my chest. First time I saw him, I forgot about the rest. We loved well, we loved true, not always right, not always through, but we love with everything we had, and that much nobody can undo. Loved well, loved true, that is what we are. Loved well, loved true, under the same old star. Ain't perfect, ain't pretty, but it was real as real can be. Loved well, loved true, and that is enough for me. Love true, Lord, love true.